What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Planet Coaster for our pirate-themed theme park. A few things that I want to go over before we really jump into this episode. First off, I want to apologize for it being so long since the last episode to now. Between the holidays and then on top of that, with how crazy things have been with COVID and stuff, not really having the typical holidays to spend time with family and, and really celebrate and just kick back, relax, have some fun and stuff like that. It was just kind of one of them years, which everybody already knows that. But then right after the new year, on Sunday, the 3rd of January, I lost my grandfather. So, it was really hard on all of us. We kind of knew it was coming for the last couple of years now, but we just didn't know when. We seen that he was declining throughout the years, and it finally came to a closure. So, but on top of that, I have still been streaming to Twitch. So for those of you who have been subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead, check me out on Twitch, Tingo75, same as my YouTube. That way you can still see the live content and all that good stuff. I am planning on bringing this over to Twitch every once in a while, if I just want to kick back, relax, and just mess around and stuff like that. What else? I do know that the series, it started out good, with views and stuff like that. I don't know where the decline happened, but it'd be nice to still keep this going, but without your guys' support and feedback, I'm not really sure if I should still continue with this. I want to, but with only 7 views on last episode, yes, 7 views. I don't know. I mean, with 800 something subscribers to the channel and only getting 7 views, and most of the views don't even come from subscribers, so I don't know. So I don't know where the direction for YouTube's going, because I need feedback. I need to know what I can do better for you guys. So probably one of the reasons why I kind of moved to Twitch, because I'm getting a different following, a better following there as of right now, for live streams and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so anyhow, we're just kind of riding around on no particular individual. I just kind of clicked on somebody as soon as they entered the park and just kind of walking around with them while I went through this. And the other day I hopped in here and I noticed that people weren't really riding the rides anymore. With the rides, due to the age and stuff like that, needing refurbishments and stuff, people just weren't riding the rides. So I kind of refurbished all the rides. I lowered the price for the rides, so now people are actually starting to ride them again. So, but I think for today, I already know what I'm planning on doing. It's going to take a great deal of time probably to get it all working properly. This might take a couple episodes to do, and or maybe start it here and then finish it off in a live stream. I don't know. But I think today we're going to be putting in that river ride that we were talking about, like the little boat just to going down a relaxing river, that we're going to make it all nice and scenic and stuff like that. Try to dress it up with some decorations and animatronics, however you say that word, and all that good stuff. So I am going to hop on out of here and we will get over to the location where we will be starting this ride. All right, so Here we are. We are back in the far right part of the park. Pretty much where we've been bringing the park out and building off of. The last couple episodes, we put in the new roller coaster right here. And also we put in this sky lift, gondola type deal. I see there's still a lot of people backed up in the queue. I did go ahead and just slow it down so that way I can move more people at once. Yeah, it takes a long time to get through the ride, but at the same time, it's pushing quite a few people. I might change it back up again. I don't know, since I see it didn't really help. So, but let's see, what else did I do? That's pretty much about it. I did go ahead and put some different supports in here. These are from somebody made on the Steam Workshop for Cedar Point. With their sky lift, these are looking like the pillars from Cedar Point. So I kind of wish they were kind of like a green or something like that, but it is what it is. Can't complain. So today I am planning on trying to put in a river type boat ride, I guess. Go to track rides here real quick. Go to custom. And what it's gonna be is the steamboat. I'm gonna go with the island adventure theme. So pretty much we will be starting out here on the river and this lake that we built up right in here. And we'll be taking the river out and around, maybe cut through the hillside, make a tunnel out of it, like a cave system. I don't know. We'll see and find out, but it's pretty much what it's going to be. And then what I'll do is line it up with trees and beaches and sand and jungle and pirates and cannons and pirate camps and so on and so forth. Make it look really nice. And if we ever have to cross that river, I do have, if I can find it, I'm not sure if let me see here. Is it in building? Let me just type in pirate. I downloaded a bunch of new assets off of Steam. And I'll have to find it and see where it's at, but we do have bridges that are pre-made. I'll probably have to, if I want the path to be wider, I'll have to go ahead and adjust the size of it. But I do have a bunch of harbors and stuff like that, because I'm planning on possibly taking in, in the hillside here, make like a cove area and stuff. Well, we'll see when we get there. But first off, let's just go ahead and let me start finding out how to terraform what I'd like into a river. That way we can change up the landscape a little bit. That way it's not just an all flat theme park. And see what we can come up with. All right, so there we go. That took a little longer than expected. It's gonna be a pretty long river ride. Um, the longest thing it really took me was just getting through this foliage here. I had to redo a couple paths, as you've seen, and some fences and stuff over here. So as of right now, we're just gonna try to get the station in first, and then build the ride in. I put this little area over here because I'm thinking about making a cove out of this back here, but still leave enough room back here to be able to get back and do things that way. And also I wanted to leave this a little bit narrower to where we can continue this pathing over and get back to this area back in here. So even though this is the edge of the map right here, so even though the line goes out to here, for some odd reason I can't terraform this over here. Let me show you. So I can't do anything. I can't pull any of this up, but I can do this, but nothing. I can color the grass, but it won't let me terraform anything, which is really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. So we do have boundaries. So all right, so let's get on in here, and hopefully this works out how I hope it will. And after the ride's built, then we'll have to go ahead and build the actual, like, building up around the station and do all the other stuff around the river. So this is going to take a little bit while. This is going to take a little while to accomplish and actually complete. So I just figured it'd be a nice little adventure river boat ride here, sail on the 7 seas, or in this case river. All right, so what's the difference here between the two tracks? All right, so basic standard track, or allows the ride to stop for a certain amount of time before continuing. So basically if there's like an action scene or something, you want the boat to stop. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and now this is a river ride, so boats kind of can go every which direction. So we're not just going to go a straight line down through everything. We're going to be zigzagging down through the river. I mean, not too much, but enough to where it'll seem like you're on an actual boat, you know? Like you're trying to avoid stuff or whatnot. So let's go ahead and not too... I don't really want to have any particular actual straight lines. I just don't want to be going back and forth, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right either. Even though that's pretty much what we're doing right now. Let's test this out while we're doing this. That way we can actually kind of take a peek to see how it actually is. Now I do also want to try to make this like a night ride, like a dark ride type deal. So I will be putting a timer in as soon as it basically goes to leave the station. It'll automatically turn to nighttime. So that way we'll have lights and everything else going on around it. Oh yeah, this is gonna look pretty cool, especially at night. All right, so continue with this. And I also made the river kind of larger, you know, wider at times, then thinner, skinnier, however you want to say it. I know some areas are kind of deeper than others as well. There is like, I think there's a shallower spot back here. I can't remember if I went ahead and made it deeper or not. All right. So this is the part over here. I'm not really sure that this might change as we go, depending on the scenery that I do for the cove area. I don't know what we're going to be putting in here, so I don't know if we're just going to go straight through with the boat or if we're going to go out and then curve around, and I have no idea. So, but as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and just kind of loop this around. That actually worked out pretty good that way. I don't know how I managed that one, but we did it. How far back's the boat? Oh, it's not too far back. It's right there. Not far back at all. I'm really wondering how many boats I'll be able to have on this ride at one time. All right, still curving. All right. Get this going back again. And let's just say driver got a little carried away here, trying to get around this point. Trying to swing the boat out wide. I also wanted to kind of interact with the coasters as well. So that's why I kind of having it go underneath. All right. So now I'm hoping this one I'm not really too concerned about. It's the blue Stingray coaster that I'm worried about mainly is clearance issues between the coaster and the boats. Okay. I did not want to get rid of that. I didn't want to get rid of any of the supports, so let's try to... Right. Oh, no. That's still in. That one's disappearing there. Can we... There we go. Have it like a near miss type deal. Now, can I get this to cut back again? This guy's just gonna be all sorts of drunk down through here. Well. Oh well, we didn't want that support there anyway. I was thinking about getting rid of it, but I just wasn't really sure. Now, I'm not sure if the boat's gonna pass underneath this fence. Actually, I'm getting rid of this fence. I thought I already did it. I think I was gonna do it, and then I got to redecorating the path. I kind of forgot. Let's go ahead and get rid of, without accidentally clicking on the coaster itself. Don't want the fences floating in midair either for the bit. That is okay. Let's go ahead and get this rotated a little bit like that. Then sink it down in. That is good. And then over here, Do the same thing for this one. Rotate it. Sink it on down in. Call it a day. All right, now let's get back to... Can I not? Come on, let me click on it. Might have to go back over to the station and zoom out. Click. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Edit. All right, let's go ahead and get this. Now this is gonna look really good at night, I think, with getting all the fire lamps and campfires and pirate battles and cannon off of ships. And now, when we crossed over that, okay, so it did cut through. I was kind of hoping that it would. That cut through the supports. And then I probably will end up making it look like a regular river. I'll go ahead and smoothen out the size so that way it's a more gradual slope instead of it being just a V-shaped, you know, all of a sudden flash flood type cutout of a land, you know, which pretty much is what we did, but... All right, try to follow how the river kind of zigzags here. We'll try to follow that zigzagginess. The camera, it's one thing I don't like about this game is how the camera, like that. I didn't make it turn, it just automatically turns. All right. I think even without lights, this ride's gonna look amazing at night. That. Come on. Now I made it pretty narrow through this area. Can I shorten this up anymore? Nope, it's as short as the track gets. Gonna have to just do that and then all right, almost around and out the other side here. Yeah, this area here is kind of shallower as well. And this is the part where I'm wondering if there's going to be enough clearance underneath this coaster. If the boat comes around here at the same time the coaster does, will there be clearance? There might be enough clearance. All right. And the other thing too I did on the off time is I got rid of some of the supports so that way this track here, this coaster, wasn't so support heavy. There was just a lot of unnecessary supports on the coaster. So let's head out here to the deeper waters. Now, should I go underneath the lift hill this way and follow the coastline? Yeah, might as well. Just go right through the supports here if I can. All right. Now, I don't think with how the water's a little bit more wavy in this area, I don't think the ship, I wish it would, but I don't think it's going to actually follow that. All right. And I can't autocomplete for this ride. Be kind of nice if we could, and we can do that. There we go. We can autocomplete it that way. All right. So, do that. Now, can we get in? How many ships can we have? Let's do 10. And we can also speed up the ships if we really wanted to. We have one going out. Let's see how it looks. I don't want this view. Can I? That works. That works. That works. And actually, let's turn this into night PM. Now ride it. Let's just see how it looks at night right now. I'm not quite sure how long this is gonna take. I mean, I think it says what, 5 miles an hour? But even though it seemed like it's a long ride, I don't think it really is that long of a ride, to be honest with you. But I guess we'll find out when this boat here gets back to the station, because it'll then tell me what the duration of the ride is. And then once we figured out the duration of the ride, I can then try to trigger the ride to where once it starts leaving the station, it automatically turns night, and it'll stay night for that duration amount. So let's just hop on here. Well, we're already on here. It's kind of hard to hop on something you're already on, but let's just go ahead and enjoy the ride here and see how it looks without any scenery at this point in time. We will get some scenery eventually. All right, so that wasn't that bad, really. I mean, yeah, it was kind of bland looking because there's no scenery or whatnot, but I mean, all in all, that's actually not too bad of a ride. Go ahead and results. Duration 691.5 seconds. How many minutes is that? Why can't they break it down into minutes instead of just pure seconds? All right, so 693.1 divided by 60. That was 11 and almost 12 minutes. Did not seem like it was no 12 minutes. But at 5 miles an hour, I mean, we could possibly speed up the boats. I don't know how fast we can actually get these boats going. How fast can we get these boats? 20 miles an hour. Holy crap. Yeah, that's too fast. Too fast. Let's cut it down to 10 miles an hour. That's still too fast. I think even though it takes a long time, I think 5 miles an hour is the good speed for these types of boats. I mean, it's just a single propeller boat. I mean, these aren't really built for speed. So, all right, so that is in. Let me go ahead and change it back to AM. All right, so that is in. And the other good thing is with how it is at night, you don't see the track. But speaking of nights, let's go in. Where was it? Scenery. Display sequencers. And ride cam time machine. Let's go ahead and, you know what? We're going to do this the right way. We're going to slap this bad boy in up here. Where can we put this? We're going to replace his little monitor screen. Or can we put it... Where else can we put this? We're going to cover up these big red buttons here. Who needs big red buttons? It's not like these boats can really do anything, and you don't really need an emergency stop. Raise it up just a little bit more. Place it down right there like that. So that way it's hidden. Nobody will ever know. And then let's see if we can get this right. Triggers. Make trigger sequence. Add trigger. Move this right there. So that way as soon as it starts leaving, connect objects to trigger. Boom. Ride cam machine. All right. So that was 693.1, I think. Is that what that was? 693.1. And of course, I changed the ride duration. So now it, I think it was 693.1. I can't remember. That's what we'll do is 693.1. Edit trigger. Where's it at? Track trigger. I thought I had... There we go. 693.1. Done. Stop. Pause. Ride. Okay. That didn't work. First time ever doing this, so bear with me. Let's see. Play on trigger. Activate on trigger. Now we should be able... Maybe the trigger's too far back. Move it forward a little bit. Now, there should be, I'm thinking, there should be a way of making it night. Let me figure out how to do this real quick because I'm missing something here. All right. So I think I know what it is. It's not activating because I didn't actually set up the time machine's controls right. So I'm going to go to visual time. I'm going to switch this. What time did we have this set before? 8:30, I think, when we were writing it. So 8:30 p.m. And I think that's the fade time. Let's try this once. I don't know if it's going to set for the 2 seconds or if it's going to go towards the trigger of the actual ride. So let me click on the ride again, edit triggers, move this back again, done, ride. See if that works. No, that still didn't work. What the heck? Visual time, 8:30 p.m. Maybe it's still too far forward, the trigger. Edit trigger. Move this back to the front again. Done. It's still not working. All right. Give me another second here. Let me figure this out again. All right. So I looked it up and I did everything how they said I'm supposed to do it. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work with certain rides or maybe I'm still missing something. I don't know. So if any of you guys know what I need to do, please let me know in the comments below. And that way I can go ahead and get this sorted out. As of right now, we'll just have to ride it at night. I was hoping to be able to add a trigger point to where if you just got on it and start riding it, it automatically turned. So I don't know. I did everything how they said to do it, so I have no idea. I don't know why it's not working. It should be as soon as it leaves the station, it hits that trigger, just like this coaster does with the water particles. I think right in here, each one of these jets here are on a timer or on a trigger, and as soon as it hits the trigger point, those shoot up water. So I don't know. Like I said, if any of you guys know how to get this to work right, right there, it goes over the trigger. It should be working, but it's not. So, but I'm not going to mess around with that too much more. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We got the ride in. We just got to tidy it up and get some scenery around it and stuff like that. Like I said, I do live stream on Twitch, so maybe one of these days I will get on there so that way I can actually maybe just go ahead and live stream it, you know, and just chat with everybody and have a good time. Just hanging out and relaxing. So Everything else seems to be doing good. All these rides are all classics. So even though last month's profit wasn't the best, that's probably because it's been breaking down left and right, most likely. 3 minutes overdue, of course. I might have to hire more mechanics, to be honest with you. I mean, it's still average reliability, but still, that's average reliability. 2 minutes overdue. Why won't it let me click on you? There we go. Average 1 minute overdue. Average, that's actually good. That's good. And that's good. All right, so I don't know. Everything's got some, you know, the lines and everything. And I did lose after terraforming the river and adding the ride. We only lost probably about $12,000, $13,000, something like that, give or take. So it wasn't that expensive of a ride. Speaking of getting broke down, how's this guy doing? Request refurbishment. So it's not really due for a refurbishment. It's not really that expensive yet. So average August year 32. That's the last breakdown. There was a way of, I could have swore that there was one of these that has the how many years it's been in service for. I remember seeing it one time and I forget last month's profit. I mean, it's profiting even though it's breaking down a lot. That's not it. Either way, anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. So hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave a like and comment. Let me know what you guys would like to see next and all that other good stuff. If you're new here, if you like to subscribe, go ahead and please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the bell notification, that way you're notified whenever I post something new. And like I said, don't forget to go follow me on Twitch, because that is where I go and do all my live streams and events. So this river actually gives the park a little bit more character now. I like it. I mean, like I said, it looks kind of bland right now, and a line of ants pretty much, but yeah, park's still growing and looking better and better every time we do something to it. So thank you for watching. Hope to catch you next time in the next video, and hopefully I can see you in the next live stream, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.